morning, everybody. How are you? This is interesting. We've got this normal short Rise Up titles, and I'm trying to play them. We're getting a couple of seconds in, and they just decided not to play, which must mean we're just going to talk. We're not going to get all fancy. We're not going to get all schmancy with the opening sequence. We're just going to talk. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the short Rise Up show with me, your host, Danny Wallace. I hope you're feeling good. Get in the comments and come and say hello. How are you doing? That was a really weird start to the show today, wasn't it? Anyway, here we are. It's a full moon week. My son is just bringing me a brew. What an absolute legend and a superstar. In this, look at my dead cool mug. The incredible Anne Ferguson bought me this as a gift when she did Be Inspired. This time last year, can you believe that we were at the Impossible? No, we weren't at the Impossible. We'd had a hitch the week of Be Inspired, and we had to move venues at the last minute. And we moved from one venue to another venue. We had about 3 days to do it, move 100 people all the way over to a different venue in Manchester. Pulled it off. It was absolutely fantastic. But Anne Ferguson, a huge shout out to Anne Ferguson for my fabulous mug, which I love and use all the time. And this morning I'm using it for my brew, what my son just made, which is very lovely of him. So good morning, everyone. Are you all right? Come on in here for a cuddle. It's Friday. Shake your bums. It has been a week. I want to know in the comments, how has your week been? What are you celebrating? There's a couple of things that I'm celebrating this week. One is that everybody, all the family, has got to the end of the week in one piece and we're okay. Which, when you've got stuff going on indoors, sometimes that is a massive win in and of itself. It's been a year, Zoe Bryn. Absolutely. It's been a year since you were on the Be Inspired stage, and it's beautiful to see all the lovely things that you're doing now. I'm so proud of all of our cohorts, and this current cohort, this current lineup for Be Inspired at the end of this month are starting to get themselves prepared, are starting to get themselves ready. For those of you that have been through the process before, who have worked with me before, been a part of the Be Inspired program, you will know exactly how they're feeling right now. We're just heading on into what we call Wobble Week, which is where everyone goes, I should be doing more, and I'm not doing any more because I don't know what else it is that I need to do. And am I going to be able to pull it off? Am I going to remember everything? Is my talk going to be all right? And the answer is everything's going to be absolutely perfection, chef's kiss level perfection. We've got some of the most amazing guests coming to speak. The lineup is fire. The topics are fire. The exhibition, the exhibitors are fire. We actually met some of those on Wednesday just gone. We had Chloe Richards, the career cheerleader, and we had Ali Swift from Inspiring Connect come on and talk about what they're going to be sharing as part of the exhibition. We have the expo as well, as well as all of the talks. So celebrating, getting to the end of this week, and the family still holding themselves together. Ashley Leeds. I love that. Exciting that I have a speaking slot at Accountex. I've heard of Accountex, the biggest exhibition for accounts and bookkeepers. Chef's kiss for you. Mwah. Ashley Leeds, congratulations, my friend. Not nervous at all. Morning, Treacle. Morning, Amy Blaney. Hello, Joe Wildsmith. Oh, all of a sudden, StreamYard has just served me up with all of you that are watching along. So I want to know in the comments, what are you celebrating? Another thing that I'm celebrating this week, which I'm really excited about, can I just say? Really, really, really excited about. Don't forgive me. You all know that I put my makeup on sometimes whilst I'm talking to you, so it's exactly what I'm going to do. So this week, the doors opened to sign up for Lisa Johnson's Race to Recurring Revenue Challenge, which is one of my favorite game-changing challenges that you can get amongst here in the online space. I, for the first time, properly and officially, am working and partnering with Lisa as part of the challenge and her subsequent launch. And there are going to be some really cool ways that you'll be able to work with me and Lisa. And also what we've done is for people that are signing up for the challenge, Race to Recurring Revenue Challenge, through my link, is that we've got a little WhatsApp group that we've created. We're just about to let everybody in who has signed up so far, but you're going to get me in your pocket all the way through the challenge as well, cheerleading you. I'll be around so you can bounce ideas. Because of the way that we build communities, we've got the whole of the team that are in there as well. We've got Beth Thompson from Dare Copywriting is going to be in there with marketing questions. We've got Daniel Hansen for Pretty Practical Business, answering businessy questions. And you've got me cheering you on, helping you from a visibility perspective, as well as all of the support from Lisa and Lisa's team through the challenge. So if you are getting amongst it with us, I cannot wait. Keep your peepers peeled. We will be sending you the link to the WhatsApp group presently. So we've had lots of people sign up for the Race to Recurring Revenue Challenge. If you're listening along and you're thinking, what is this? The Race to Recurring Revenue Challenge is a challenge that is run by the phenomenal Lisa Johnson, who is one of my mentors and very, very good friends. We partner together on different things. I been into her community to go and do training specifically around public speaking. I've worked with Lisa directly and coached her around some of her speaking. She's been on the Be Inspired stage, but she specializes in semi-passive and recurring revenue. So passive, semi-passive and recurring revenue. So she's just written a book called Make Money Online. It is fantastic. If any of you have read it, it's a Sunday Times bestseller. It features your girl. I'm in there. There's a whole big wedge all about me and my story and how me and Lisa worked together, or how mine and release, how the things that I learned directly from Lisa helped me create my multiple six-figure business, and we're only 3 and a little bit years in. So to go from a standing start with 300 quid in my back pocket to a strong, sustainable business that is growing and growing and growing and growing and growing all the time at a rate or not, sometimes I struggle to hold on. Then if you want to know more about how to do that for you and within your area of expertise, you want to get amongst it. So in the comments, I will be putting the link that you can get involved with this challenge. So if you sign up through my link, full disclosure, because I'm affiliated with the course itself, should you decide to work with Lisa in that capacity and do that with me, then not only do you get access to some extra bits and pieces from me, can't tell you about those yet, but you've already signed up, amazing, but I may make a commission. That said, this is the first year that I've done that in official capacity. I tell people to go and do this all of the time. So it makes no odds whether I was getting a commission or not getting a commission. I'll be telling you a lot at this particular point in time to do it. What's really good is we've got Race to Recurring Revenue, which is running beginning the week of the 20th of March. And then a couple of weeks later, we've got Be Heard So You Want to Be a Speaker. So not only do you get to work on your business and business ideas, even if you don't have a business as it stands. So this is for anybody who wants to make more money, who wants to break the glass ceiling for themselves. You might be in employment and have a special set of skills, but you don't know how to monetize them. This is for you. And then I will be doing a whole week of free training. The Be Heard Bootcamp, the Be Heard So You Want to Be a Speaker Bootcamp, is one of the best visibility challenges on the internet. I have to hang my hat on that when I say that. And the reason why I say it's one of the best is because it is. I make sure that I give you all of the value. I make sure I give you actionable tips. And also I get you guys communicating with each other so that you can do business together. We all do well when we all do well. So that's 2 challenges that are coming up imminently that are going to directly, whoever you are. I mean, I can see that Ian Dixon, you're watching along this morning. There are things that I know for certain sure that if you were to decide to get amongst some of this, I think that there's exciting opportunities to sit there in the broader spectrum with you. If I look at, hello, my angel, I love you. Such great memories of Be Inspired, including the day before, first time in Manchester, walking around randomly as I'd forgotten my good bra. So I remember that. Sarah Parks celebrated being on Rhubarb and Custard this week. Rhubarb and Custard is Rosie Wood and Jojo Smith's podcast. So congratulations. It's a brilliant podcast. You can find that on Spotify. So there's lots to there's lots to celebrate this week. Um, Particularly, I am celebrating all those of you that have decided to jump into Lisa's Race to Recurring Revenue Challenge with me to go through that together. I'm very, very excited to run with you on as part of the challenge and to support you as part of the challenge, because I definitely know every single person, whether you're brand new in business or whether you're at kind of conception all the way through to established businesses, there is something for you within that challenge. There is 100%. I guarantee it, or I will eat my headscarf. We'll say hat, although I am a hat wearer these days. See, 2023 adversity creates opportunity. 100%. Ian, you and I are well overdue a catch. I've got lots to fill you in on. So, what else was I going to say? So we're celebrating people joining in with the challenge. We're celebrating opening up the WhatsApp group for everybody that's getting amongst it. Today, I'm going on one of my first mates dates, tattoo dates. So I said the other week or the other month that if anybody fancied getting a tattoo and wanted to spend some time, and you had a tattooist near you that did dead good things, and there's a little something that I could get or we could get, I would be down. So I'm doing the first of those today over in Liverpool. And this tattoo artist has it's called a Get What You Get. So she's already drawn up a series like 100 different little tattoos, all in my kind of style, this sort of traditional type style. But you don't know what you get until you go, and they're all like in a vending machine. So then you get one out of the vending machine. It's like just pulling like a lucky dip, and you don't know what you don't know what you're gonna get, which I'm both excited and a little trepidatious about. Is that right? Trepidatious? You know what I mean though, don't you? I am interested to see, but just like pulling an oracle card or a tarot card or whatever, you can apply meaning to anything, right? So I am going with my incredible friend Kim Antrobus. If you have been to an IATKB event before, chances are you'll have met our Kimmy. She's amazing, and so we're heading over to Liverpool this afternoon to go and get a mate's dates tattoo. We don't know what we're getting. Has anyone else done anything daft like that? I'm still looking for a date to get to do the Let Them tattoo, because I know a few of you was like, yeah, I definitely want that one. So that's I'll keep you posted. We'll see what happens with that. So what else? Oh, tickets are now on sale to a QB social. So on the 27th of April, I've been telling you about this for a while now, that I'm doing a singing gig. It's not a business gig, it's just a singing gig. And I'm really excited to be collaborating with my incredible friend George Alfie. If you've not checked him out yet, please do. He's so good. He's a singer-songwriter. He's an actual proper musician, right? So I'm an old soul entertainer. I've been around the block a little bit. He and his band are some of the most phenomenally talented musicians I've ever come across. And we are filming them for all of their next level meetings, record label meetings, and all of that, as they're sort of emerging and breaking through really into the music industry and off of the circuit. And we're getting amongst that. And we as a community, and me as a community leader, are collaborating with him to help him create that stuff. So we're filming a gig. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of singing. Him and his band are going to be doing a couple of sets. They are wonderful. If you are able to get to the North London area, we have 100 tickets, and that's it. Tickets are flying out already. It's at the Fiddler in Kilburn. Be careful listening to them on Spotify, as you might lose a couple of hours, right? You'll end up listening to some of these on repeat. They are so good. They are so good. And also you'll be able to catch him at Be Inspired. So he's going to be performing on Friday at Be Inspired as part of the after party. And we'll be having a little bit of a chat to him and share with you all the things that he's getting up to. But as a community, I really want us to get behind it. I do this all the time. I meet so many of you, Layla Doughty, for example, Emily Mawson, Amy Blaney. I meet so many of you. And when you meet people and you just think they've got something really, really special, That's what this band have. They are so very, very good. So I'm doing everything within my power to raise them up and to help them get everything that they need to go and have the conversations that they need to have, and get them out and properly flying. So please, please, please get behind us for that. Come along to this gig. You will not regret it. We are going to have an absolute scream. It is no business, all pleasure. It is just a social. It's just a night out going to listen to some fantastic music. 27th of April. I will pop the link to get your ticket in the Hive and also on my personal profile. So make sure you get your ticket. So I want to sell it out. There's 100 tickets to sell. I want you to bring your mates. It doesn't matter. It's, like some of these things that we do, right? Like Be Inspired, for example. You might be listening and going, yeah, Be Inspired is definitely for me because I'm in business and all of this. And you'll come along to Be Inspired and you'll have such a good time. I wish I could bring my friends to it, but they just won't get it. They don't really understand the businessy stuff. But you also know that the people that go to Be Inspired, for example, are really top-notch people who you'd probably want to introduce your mates to anyway. Well, what about expanding our community from that perspective, from a social perspective as well? So come along, bring your friends. Tickets are £15. We are going to have an absolute scream. And we're working with the phenomenal Clue content creation company with Inga Hunter. So they're going to be there on the night as well. Videoing the gig and creating some lovely assets and what have you. So please, 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 please get a ticket. I don't often go, please, will you come to this thing that I'm doing, right? I tell you about Be Inspired, and I already know that you guys are going to come along. You already know and trust the event. You know that we provide great value. It's very rare that I go, I really want you to come to this thing. I really, really, really want you to come to this thing because I know that you're going to enjoy it. And I know that throwing our support behind this phenomenal band, and I get to sing like it's just me doing a gig, which I just don't do anymore. I don't do it because I don't have the capacity to do it. So to have been able to find a date where I can and just sing the songs that I want to sing and entertain, it's nice for me to be able to do that as well. So it's really lovely to have a gig, a London-centric gig. So many of you have gone, Danny, why aren't you? If you just did something down south, we'd come along to it. Here's your chance. So please, if you can, grab yourselves a ticket. I'll make sure that I pop the links out here, on here, and also in the Hive and on my personal profile. If you want to get involved with Lisa Johnson's Race to Recurring, Paulie, are you coming? Are you going to come to my gig? I don't even care if you'll have to travel. I've got to travel. For it. But yeah, I would just love it. So if you want to get involved in Lisa Johnson's Race to Recurring Revenue Challenge with me, then keep your eyes peeled on my profile for the link, or you can go straight to Instagram right now and go and get signed up right now. It's the only link that's in my profile. So you can go and get amongst it, go and get signed up right now. Send us a screenshot and we will pop you in to the WhatsApp group when it opens up a little bit later on today. What gig? Where? Only just logged in. Oh, Paulie. So I'm doing a gig in London with my incredible friend, George Alfie and his band. We are creating here like a music video off of the back of it. Not for me. I'm just there gigging with you all. I'm just there singing and dancing and enjoying myself with you all. So it's a gig for me, but we're actually creating some really cool assets for them. So it's a really 9.5 hours coach on a coach is traveling 2 hours to get to London is nothing. Yes, Amy Blaney, make sure you get your tickets. I want as many of us there as possible. It's going to be such a good vibe. It is going to be such a good night. It is just music. It is no business, all pleasure. It is just a music gig. So a night out at the pub with some phenomenal music. I'm going to be singing as well. We're just going to let our hair down and enjoy ourselves and just be there as friends. 27th of April, Paulie, 27th of April. Bring your friends. I want to get as many of us there as possible. So yeah, I'm really, really excited. It's going to be such a fun night. We're going to have the best time. It's such a cool bar as well. The bar's like really super cool. It's a proper music venue. So like Paul McCartney's played there, Jim Morrison's played there, David Bowie's played there. It's got such history at that venue as well, which is really, really. I'm just made up. I get to do this stuff. It's silly. This one isn't a work thing for me. So like, you know, when I go about, you know, like we're selling tickets and all of that sort of stuff. This is just, I've just set a gig up so that I can sing for everybody. And so many of you have said, "Oh, Danny, we want you to perform in London. We want you to perform down here. When are you doing something down here?" 27th of April is when I'm doing something down here. Fret no more. And I know it's a school night, but that's when all the naughty kids come out to play. So Thursday, the 27th of April, Kilburn, London. That's North London at the Fiddler, kicking off at 7:30, and I will post the links up on my profile. And I'll send them out as well on my email list so that you've got them. I know loads of you want to come. I want to sell it out, and it's going to be fab. So that's that. And the other thing is the Fly Anyway 10K. So we're going to be sharing the link to donate if you want to donate. And also we're going to be sharing the link to come and sign up and do it. Now, when I say 10K, a 10K fun rundown, that doesn't sound very fun. We did it last year and it was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Fuck, I need this, getting my ticket. Yes, Amy, and bring everybody, like bring all of the people. Everybody's welcome. It is not a business event. It's just a music event. It's just a social. We're just going to get together and have some fun, loads of fun together. So we've got the Flying Away 10K. I say 10K. You go, oh my God, Dan, I couldn't possibly do that. Bear in mind that we did it last year and some people just turned up and walked the whole thing and they just strolled around the park a couple of times. I jogged it all the way through. Some people wheeled it. Jojo Smith did it on a scooter. She on a motorized scooter, so she didn't run any of it. So her and Daisy did laps around us on the scooters. I think she did more than 10K. But it is such a good day. It's the 23rd of April at Heaton Park, Manchester. Again, links are coming your way. So you can either get signed up and come and run it with us, or wheel it, or conga it, or dance it, or moonwalk it, or whatever it is. I might do it on roller skates this time. Yeah, come and get involved or donate. We need money for the Flying Away Foundation. We are at a point now where we're about to really level up, but we cannot do it without cash. Is it paths or grass? Paths, darling. It is all paths. So you can wheel it. You can wheel it, but I would definitely say let's get a team. If you're coming along to it, Sarah, then you definitely would need a team. So there's a couple of inclines. Right, gorgeous. Got to go into a meeting. Love you. See you soon. Love you too, Polly Newton. I think on that note as well, I'm going to head on off. So before I go, those are the three things. Fly Anyway 10K, 23rd of April. Get that in your diary. Heaton Park, Manchester. 27th of April. 27th of April. No business, all pleasure. I am doing a gig with phenomenal George Alfie and his band. You're going to want to be there. It's in North London at the Fiddler. Kickoff at 7:30. Tickets are £15. Got 100 tickets to sell, then we are sold out. We want to pack it out. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. And the third thing is the Race to Recurring Revenue Challenge that is kicking off around the 20th of March. You're going to want to get involved with it. So I am creating a little cheerleader team for the people who are doing the challenge through my link. It can only be for the people that do it through my link. So I'm going to be sharing the link all over the place. You're going to be sick of it. And I don't care because the things that Lisa teaches completely changed my life. Changed my life. So yeah, please, please, please get amongst it. I love you. Have a brilliant Friday. I will share pictures on my stories of the tattoo that I get later. I don't know what it is that I'm getting. So I will throw some BTS. You know that I do like a bit of BTS when I go and get a tattoo done. The studio is really cool. So yeah, I'm heading over to Liverpool. Got to get that done. Post pictures of it later. Have a phenomenal weekend. I love you. You're amazing. We've got lots to celebrate. We've got lots to look forward to. Have a good weekend, Tra.